Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna just share another quick video on what video editing software I'm using right now. So last time I talked about how I stopped using Premiere Pro because it's too expensive. I don't want to spend 20 euros a month to get Premiere Pro, which I don't use that much. I'm not a professional video maker, and I'm not like I don't use it so heavily, even though I really like I enjoy using it. It's I think it's the best editing software for entry level. The only problem was that the exporting speed was way too slow. It's so slow. It's the slowest exporting experience ever. So after that, I said I was gonna just use DaVinci Resolve, but turned out that okay, DaVinci Resolve is wonderful. It's fantastic. It's everything I needed. Everything I wanted for editing software, but it's just it demands a high. It's just my computer cannot catch up with the software. Like this software is kind of a high-end stuff. Like if you want to run it perfectly, you have to have a very good computer. So on my computer, it runs kind of clunky when I try to edit footage. It's when I drag along the timeline, everything is laggy, and when I hit the play button, it's just lag. It lags and lags and lags, especially when I edit 4K. So it's simply unbearable. It's impossible to work with that to edit any stuff. So yeah, my computer is kind of mid-range, like a 700 euros computer. Not bad, not good, but it can't handle it. So I tried to find another solution, which I turned back to Corel Videostudio X9, which I bought like 2 years ago, I think. I spent 70 or 80 euro for this software, but it's a very entry-level software. It's very basic functions, yeah, it's not so powerful as the other two softwares, but it gets things down. But there are certain things I don't like the track. You can it's automatically ripple trimming. Let me show you what it means. So for example, you want to delete the first clip, you hit delete, and the second clip will just ripple on top of it, so replace that blank space. So that's a problem I don't like. Like in Premiere Pro, you can just delete first one. You can choose to ripple delete or simply delete and leave the blank space. But in this software, I cannot figure out how to just delete at where it was and leave the blank space, so I can fill in other stuff. So this creates some problem when I edit stuff. So you have to be very careful, and otherwise you're gonna mess up a lot of stuff, because it's automatic ripple deleting. And also you cannot drag it back. You cannot drag it back to leave some blank space here. So basically it doesn't allow you to leave any blank space unless there's a workaround here. You can put it on overlay track. This is overlay track. This is video track. This is overlay track. The overlay track allows you to put any location you want. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what I need. This is what I want. But it only allows overlay. So you can actually just use the overlay track, but then you have to adjust this. You have to keep the, let's see, fit to screen. You have to hit that button to make it fit to screen. So that's another issue. Go one more step to achieve what other software can achieve. So I don't really like that. And another problem is the effect and editing functions are very limited. They don't have proper color correction stuff. I'm gonna show you the color correction it has here. It's on here. You double click and you can go to the is it here? Let me see. Yeah, so basically you can choose from here. There's some color balance, color EQ, and brightness and stuff, and etc. etc. There's those stuff, but these are really basic and they are horrible. The effects are horrible. Let me just show you how they change stuff. Color, but if this automatic, double click. Let me try to adjust it. Customize filter here. So what you get is this ugly panel. It's really difficult to understand what the hell this is, as opposed to the very easy, simple, intuitive UI in Premiere and Vinci Resolve. So this one allows you to adjust the color. Yeah, but you cannot adjust the color of the shadow. You cannot individually pick the color of shadow, color of the highlights, etc., which was available for the other two softwares. Or maybe I didn't figure out, but yeah, it gave me an impression that it's very limited. It has very limited function. Yeah, there are a lot of stuff that are very limited. So that's why I switched from this Video Studio to Premiere in the first place, because it was very limited. But now I'm switching back because I don't want to pay for it, so I have to bear with it. But I figured out now the editing is pretty smooth. The editing aspect is very smooth. Like you can play this. It's very loud.
Right now, call me.
Okay, let me just mute this very quick so it doesn't interrupt my narration. So yeah, you can see it's 4K footage, and you can drag it all anywhere you want, and it's very smooth. So this point in this aspect, Video Studio did the best job. They can make the editing process much smoother for low-end computers like mine. Like I said, low-end and mid-end. Okay, so yeah, this is what I like about this software. So you can see you can go anywhere very easily, as opposed to other software. If it was Premiere, or even Premiere was not so bad. If you don't color grade it, it's pretty smooth. But in DaVinci Resolve, if you drag along here, you just see lag. It doesn't work. Yeah, that's the thing. So I decided that my workflow is gonna be using both Video Studio and DaVinci Resolve, because I can edit, I can cut the clips and put clips together in order I want here in Video Studio, because it's much faster, and export video here, and then I put the exported video into DaVinci Resolve, and I use DaVinci Resolve only for color grading. And both these two software has very good exporting rendering speed, so that's what I'm very happy about. Yeah, so that's gonna be my workflow from now on. And yeah, DaVinci Resolve provides very powerful color grading tools, and I'm really happy about it. I'm really satisfied about it. So another thing I want to mention is that Video Studio has the... Who's that? What's up? Somebody's picking my door. So another thing I want to mention is that Video Studio has this upgrade. It encourages you to buy its Video Studio 2018 Ultimate version, which I purchased because it was on discount. It was like 27 euro or something. The original price was 80 euro. So I thought, okay, maybe it's a good improvement. Maybe they worked on something, and it's not expensive. So yeah, why not get it? So I got it, but the result was kind of disappointing. Here, this is the software. Let me try to open it real quick, because now I already refounded it. Like after 1 day's use, I just refounded this, just because there's actually nothing new to it. There's literally nothing new to it. It's just old. The core is the same thing every year. The Corel, they push out all those products every year a new version, but they all the same basically. The issue I mentioned before, the automatic ripple editing, it still exists there. And the only thing they improved is the UI. So the new version looks much better. I'd say it looks quite a lot better, but all those special effects are pretty much the same, and you still can't drag this along. So that is a big no-no. So I said no, fuck it. I don't want to pay 30 euros for something I already have, and they are the exact same thing. So I just refunded it. Okay, it seems that I cannot open it when I'm in this software, so I'm gonna close this one and open that one. Seems that I can't open. There you go. Here we go. Here's VideoStudio Ultimate 2018. Yeah, basically, if you open one software, you can open the other one. I'm gonna show you real quick what is new in this. Actually, this video tutorial made by the company itself. It introduces you all the new features, but there's really not much to it. They introduced the split screen templates, etc. It's not so useful for serious video worker, I guess. Okay, so yeah, this is a good improvement here. You can click this to mute it, and you can click here to adjust the transparency of the clip. And here you can enable ripple editing. What it means is you can lock the clips on different tracks together. So when you delete here, something here goes along with the clip up here. So it basically didn't solve anything about the horizontal ripple editing issue. So you still can't drag it along. Let me show you very quick. It can't find this stuff. Okay, I can't find anything. They all deleted. Is there anything I didn't delete? Samples. Let's go into samples. Okay. So you delete the first clip. Yeah, the second clip, you just follow up to the first clip position. And you cannot drag it along the track, as I mentioned before, but you can do it in the overlay track, which is puzzling. They have the technology, they just don't allow you to do it. I just don't understand that. And another improvement is the cropping and the transforming of the image is much more convenient. But I don't see that as a huge improvement, and it surely doesn't deserve 30 more euros from my pocket. And I just don't see much improvement. Basically, it's the same thing. All the effects are basically the same thing. Plus, you don't really need those effects because, yeah, you know. And I'm gonna show you the color grading aspect here. It has a correction option here. You click here. The only options you have is adjusting the hue, saturation, brightness, and contrast, and gamma. It's really super basic. If you have any experience with color grading, it's really basic. It's just simply not enough. It's far from enough. I'm super disappointed in this. Like, it calls it color correction, but it doesn't have anything. It has the most basic stuff. Like, you can get from you can even get this kind of option in Windows Picture Viewer or something like that. Those are like the most basic. You have to have those. Yeah, other than that, I have nothing much to say about it. So that's it. This is an update about my video editing workflow now. So I'm gonna just I already refunded it, but I think I have a 30 days trial, so I can still use it. But why bother using it? I'll just stick to the old one. So I'm gonna delete this, uninstall this new version, and I'm gonna just use the old version. And yeah, so the workflow is gonna be first Corel and then into Resolve. Simple as that. That's it for today's update, and thanks for watching. See you next time.